Hey guys, you're here with Lawrence. I'm calling in from Durban. Just went to go and swim in the Indian Ocean. It's absolutely amazing. And while I was sitting there, I saw a group of people, about 30 or 40 people that were walking on the beach. About, between 16 and 24. That was the age group of the guys and the girls. And I don't always understand religion, but what they were doing today really touched me. They broke into little groups of about five. They went to the water and they surrounded each other and they shared a prayer with each other. And then when the one person was prayed for, then they switched and another person came into the circle. And there was this cheering, and every time the prayer had been finished, somebody was cheered for, and you could just see how that person felt so loved and supported. And I say I don't always understand religion because I don't always like or agree with some of the rules that are in place, but the community that it provides, the love, the support, the building each other up, and it just made me realize how important people can be in your life. And my message today is quite a serious one, because I want you to feel like if you're alone or you're feeling lonely, that's okay. But what's important to remember is that you are never alone. I feel this a lot because I travel a lot, but I travel mostly for work and often alone. And oftentimes I'm thinking, if I could just find somebody to travel with, or if I just had, more people to support me. And I often feel lonely, and I feel like no one will understand me. And it's amazing when you actually cry out for help, and not even cry out, when you ask for help, when you tell people that you care about, and you say, I feel lonely, or I feel this. I remember saying it to a good friend of mine, and he looked at me and he said, Lawrence, I had no idea you felt that way. And he started inviting me to more gatherings. He got me involved in a club of his. We started doing a lot more exercise together. And although he was a great friend before, when he knew what I was going through, and because he cared so much about me, he brought me closer. And that's what asking for help can do. And I think sometimes in our culture, and as men especially, we're told we can't cry, we can't ask for help, we can't be seen as weak. But I think there's a lot of strength, there's a lot of courage in needing help. So I guess my advice for you is if you are feeling lonely, that's a signal, that's your emotions telling you that you're feeling disconnected from people. And the simple solution to that is connect with people. Send a few WhatsApps to people that you haven't connected with in a while, and ask them what they're doing next weekend. Make a plan, arrange a time and a date. Another great thing would be joining a club. I'm a big fan of Toastmasters, and that's a club filled with people who love speaking and impacting and touching people's lives through the power of words. And it's such a positive and inspirational place, and that's why I love going. And I realize I haven't been there for a while, and maybe that's why I'm feeling a bit disconnected myself. So rejoining those clubs, getting support from maybe some friends, or connecting with friends that you haven't spoken to in a while. Also family, connecting with your family. Your family obviously want nothing but love and the best for you. And if you just tell them that you are feeling a bit down or a bit lonely, it's great to connect with them. And I think another thing, as hard as it may be, is maybe building some new friendships, some new connections. So for me, the traveling a lot means that I've got an opportunity to meet somebody who's maybe also in this line of work with a bit more travel involved, and maybe meeting somebody who can share the journey with me, who's got this new interest that I have. And I think that can sometimes be tricky, but it's important to put yourself out there, to maybe make some new friends. I'm here in Durban now, and I'm trying as hard as I can to chat to people as I walk past them in the hotel, or when I'm sitting at the hotel bar and I'm waiting for the next event to start. Start chatting to the person next to you. You never know what could happen. So guys, I know what feeling lonely feels like. It's a terrible feeling, but you must just remember you're never alone. You're never truly alone. There's always somebody who's going through exactly what you're going through. And if you are feeling disconnected, that's the perfect opportunity for you to connect, to get a hold of old friends, to connect with your family, to connect with your new friends, to join a club of people with an interest similar to yours. Because you deserve to feel supported, like I saw with those kids that were supported on the beach today. It was absolutely beautiful. So yeah, go get yourself connected, go get yourself supported, because you deserve to be supported, and keep on changing the game. Man, if you can really figure this part of your life out, your life will take on a whole new meaning, and that is that of appreciation. If you can appreciate what you currently have, you become the richest person in the world. And when you